question 34. Question 34 is actually testing you on the topic periodic table, and the more specific group that we are looking at is actually group 7, which is the halogens. Okay, so let's take a look at the question. Astatine is below iodine in group 7 of the periodic table. Which of the property of astatine or its compounds is correct? So on the left-hand side, I've already written out the elements in a group 7, starting from fluorine all the way to astatine. So basically, what you have to remember for group 7 halogens is that reactivity, it decreases down the group, meaning that fluorine is more reactive than chlorine, and chlorine is in turn more reactive than bromine, and so on, which means that astatine is actually the least reactive, okay, least reactive halogen. Okay, so let's take a look at the options. Option A, aqueous hydrogen acetate turns red litmus paper blue. Okay, this is saying, if it's true, this is saying that hydrogen acetate is basic, which is false. Hydrogen acetate is acidic, and it will actually not have any effect on your red litmus paper. Okay, your red litmus paper will remain red. However, if you place in blue litmus paper, it will turn red. Okay, so A is out. B, astatine is a stronger oxidizing agent than chlorine. Okay, oxidizing ability, it is related to the reactivity. Can hold on, let me write. All right, so oxidizing ability for halogens, oxidizing ability decreases down the group. Okay, astatine being the least reactive halogen, we compare astatine with chlorine. All right, astatine versus chlorine. Chlorine, it has a lesser number of electron shells, meaning that it will gain that electron easily compared to astatine that has more electron shells than chlorine. Okay, so astatine is less, will actually not be able to gain electron as easily as chlorine, meaning that it is less easily reduced. Hence, its oxidizing ability is also lower. Okay, it's a weaker oxidizing agent compared to chlorine. Okay, so B is out. It is a weaker OA than chlorine. All right, so now let's take a look at C. Astatine is a liquid at room temperature and pressure. This one you have to know. The only halogen that is a liquid at room temperature and pressure, this is actually bromine, okay, Br2. Iodine at room temperature and pressure, it is a solid already. All right, so C is out. Astatine is a solid. Br2 is liquid. I2 and AT2, all right, because they are diatomic molecules, that's why I write it as I2, Br2, Cl2, AT2 are solid, okay? And that's why our last statement is actually the correct answer. So why is it the correct answer? Astatine, it is displaced when aqueous chlorine is added to aqueous sodium acetate. Okay, this makes sense because remember, it is similar to metal reactivity series. However, this time around, it is about halogen displacement reaction. Okay, halogen displacement, your more reactive halogen, in this case chlorine, it is able to displace your less reactive halogen from its halide solution. Okay, and hence chlorine being more reactive than astatine, it will actually displace astatine from aqueous sodium acetate. Okay, hence the answer is D.